Alright, everybody. Like Daniel and his wife Mans, we are back at it again. Okay? Closing out Generation 1. We're here at the Elite Four. We stand here at the gates of hell, ready to go. We're gonna actually, real quick, though, we are gonna heal. And then we'll take a look at kind of who our Pokemon are. Everybody's leveled up to 62, which matches Lance's Dragonite. Alright, so we are gonna run Zapdos. It's kind of essential to run an electric type, I think, you know, for the first Elite Four member. Literally just two electric moves, 2 flying moves. Pretty straightforward. We did end up going with Slowbro. You'll actually notice there are 3 water types and 3 psychic types on this team. It's just the way that the Elite Four is built and the way that Gen 1 is. There's just not a lot of counterplays of this, and for whatever reason, this is what is good against the thing. Not only that, but Slowbro has pretty good coverage in the form of Fire Blast, so I went ahead and I taught him that. And as we mentioned before, with the way that Amnesia works in this generation, it's just absolutely busted. I had to have one user of Amnesia. It was either going to be Slowbro or Snorlax. I could have gone Snorlax, but I like the coverage of Slowbro a little bit better, and the typing. You know, it is what it is. I think either way it would have been fine. We do go with Alakazam. This was the other one that I was like, I can get rid of. Really, it's not going to end up mattering. Again, this could have been replaced by Snorlax, maybe a fire type, but because he's so fast, that's kind of why I have him on the team. He basically just clears through Agatha with no resistance because he outspeeds everything. And I don't think, and because the other mon that I have on this team will basically sweep through Bruno, which is Starmie, but I don't know that Starmie is faster than like Golbat or Gengar, and Alakazam also hits a little harder. So I just wanted to basically guarantee that, because the thing about those fights is it's all of the it's not that the mons do a lot of damage, it's a lot of hacks, and I just don't want to have to deal with like Confuse Ray, Thunder Wave, Galare, whatever it is, you know, Arbok and Gengar and Golbat. It's just like, forget it. I just want to one-shot everything on there. I don't want to have to. I want to outspeed. I want to kill. So we ended up going with Alakazam. Gotta go with Golem. For whatever reason, this game has decided, besides for like 2 of his team, Golem basically clean sweeps through Gary. This is going to be like our Gary counter. He will kill every single Pokemon that is on Gary's team, and he will laugh doing it. Not to mention, it's another reason kind of why we brought Alakazam. He's been here like since the very beginning, right? We went right into the first cave. We got a Geodude. He's kind of been carrying us ever since, and I mean we just can't thank him enough. So we're definitely bringing Golem. Gotta bring Gyarados. I've been ever since I got him, and I've been showing you guys the way that the special stat works, his crazy attack, the Hyper Beam bug. You know, I mean, it's not really a bug. It's the way that it was designed, but it's a stupid design. So you can call it whatever you want. But we are running Gyarados. A Hyper Beam for attack. Okay. We have Surf, Blizzard, and Thunderbolt for coverage. And again, it doesn't matter because his special stat is super high. So we're gonna run that. And then last but not least, haven't seen him the entire game, but we're gonna run Starmie. Starmie will clean sweep through Bruno easy. Surf, Thunderbolt, Blizzard, and Psychic. I have 2 Pokemon that run Blizzard. This is the last little detail of Gen 1 that I think I already touched on. Blizzard is 90% accurate in this generation as opposed to, I think it's 70 in future generations. You know, obviously this was before the invention of weather, so there's no hail or anything to like turn it up to 100%. But you don't need it because it's already accurate. I think I mentioned this, but like, yeah, I think the only thing that we maybe would have changed, if we would have found a Tauros as our encounter, Tauros probably would have replaced Abra or Alakazam. I think this whole other team would have pretty much stayed the same. So, with all that being said, we're gonna get into it. Nothing left to do but to start, you know. Oh, you know what? I should have turned on, I'll turn animations on after this. We'll have animations for the Elite Four. Might as well, right? Yeah, Cloyster's another one. So Cloyster is another one of those ones that like has pretty good resistances on both sides because it's a special combination. Obviously, very high defense. But yeah. I think we're gonna pivot for... I think Jinx comes out here. I think we are gonna pivot for Jinx. Going to slow, bro. We're gonna Fire Blast. Dang, he survived? The amnesia boost. I think we just keep Slowbro in. A little Slowpy. Lapras with a big fatty Psychic. And again, this is just it. Like Slowbro is just a freaking wall because with him, you know, again, higher special defense because his special defense and attack are not split. So his special defense, instead of it being lower, it's higher. And he's got amnesia, and he's already got decent HP and really good defense. So again, just one of those Pokemon that very, very benefited from, you know, from just the reality of life in this generation. Gonna go ahead and just clean sweep through Bruno here with Starry. This is the saddest, dude. He has 3 fighting types. They're garbage in this generation. There's no move pool. The stats are terrible. And 2 Onyxes. I mean, give the guy some golems for Pete's sakes, you know? Like, what are you doing to this poor guy? You get all the way to the Elite Four for a challenge. I mean, literally, Lorelei at least puts up kind of a fight. I mean, if you're coming at this game, you know, fresh, right? You don't know where Zapdos is. You don't know these little things, right? Yeah, like Lorelei is pretty difficult. I would say Agatha is pretty difficult, and Lance is challenging. Of course, Gary has a pretty good, you know, diverse team, right? This dude's team is just trash. I mean, honestly, like this is like. It's the saddest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. They're like, oh yeah, it's literally just a combination of probably the 4 worst Pokemon in the game, and he has 2 copies of Onyx. There is nothing. They don't even have good TM options. Like, you can't even be like, oh, I'm gonna teach them like these cool TMs or whatever. And then, like, it's just like, oh my god, it is bad. It's really bad. Okay, we're gonna go with Alakazam here. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, she has 2 Gengars, 2 Golbats, and an Arbok. So far, Alakazam's doing what I needed him to do. Golbat's coming now. This should be a shot. Good. Don't think that crit mattered. And again, I know I've said this like 1,000 times, but every Pokemon that's fast has a high crit rate. So my Alakazam, my Starmie, they both have pretty high crit rates. So it's actually, what is it, Gengar, Haunter, Arbok, Golbat, so it's just 1 Golbat, that's a Haunter instead of a Golbat. I thought it was 2 Golbats, but I guess it's, okay, so it's Gengar, Golbat, Haunter, Arbok. I knew there was 2 Gengars, I thought it was, I don't understand the point of also having a Haunter, like, just give her a Weezing, like, right, like, give her a Weezing, give her a Mug, give her, like, anything else, like, why give her a Haunter? You already gave her 2 Gengars. It's literally just a worse version of 2 of her other Pokemon. It makes no sense. I don't understand it. Okay, here's Lance. I know he starts... I think we go Staryu. Or Starmie here. Because I think he's... Yeah, because... Like, we could go, like, Zapdos and then, like, Pivot or whatever, but I think Starmie could just pretty much fight the entire team here. Okay, I was right. I think it usually goes. It's like Gyarados. It goes Gyarados into Aerodactyl, into Dragonair, Dragonite, I think. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. This is going so quickly. I forgot to turn on the animations. We'll turn them on for Gary. We'll turn them on for Gary. I am so sorry. Dragonair needs to bring out Aerodactyl here. Yes, it does. Now, we can literally... Every move besides Psychic is super effective against Aerodactyl. So we're just gonna go for Surf. This will kill. Again, just limited move pool, no TM access, Aerodactyl, good stats, but just nothing to do with them, unfortunately, in this generation. It's very disappointing, honestly. I think literally, like, in the next generation, they add a little bit of flying and rock coverage for him, and he's immediately better. And it's fortunate because flying and rock type are both physical types, you know, prior to the physical special split, so he's definitely, you know, very much benefited for that. Okay, let's turn animations on. That's not bad. It's under options. On. Okay. Save it. Alright, we're gonna start with Golem. You know, and it's kind of weird because he doesn't have any like, his team doesn't really change. He kind of just adds to it little by little, but he keeps, like, Pidgeot the whole time. Like, why does he have Pidgeot? Like, give him a good Pokemon. Pidgeot is terrible. That was a crit! Critical hit! He dealt 14 damage! Okay. Did we do it? Did we do it? No, I need him for later. That's alright. Alright, we're gonna go to Gyarados here. Should take that pretty well. No confusion, good. Oh my god! Okay, he might survive this then. This is where I need Brick Break. Definitely survive with crit. I already have, so I'm okay here. Good. This is fine. We'll just use Surf here. I think we're the 3 turns of Reflect. Reflect doesn't lower the damage of Surf, because it's a special move. Executor. I think he can actually take a... Well, actually, I know he can take a Hybrid because he still has Reflect up. He might even be able to take this Blizzard, honestly. Executor's pretty tanky. Yeah, he is. Oh, I'm sad. Nice. Hyper Beam. I think this will kill. Awesome. And again. Gonna use Thunderbolt. That'll definitely kill. Yeah, I thought I was gonna use Golem for most of this, but I ended up using... Alright, we're gonna have some fun here. Golem, you got us like a good portion of the way here, buddy. I want to thank you. You have been incredible. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You have been absolutely amazing. All right, let's have some fun here. Strength. Final Pokemon. Golem, I tell you, man. I mean, I am so he just in all seriousness. If you guys have seen every single one of my parts of this playthrough, you will know that Golem carried the shit out of this run. I mean, it's not even close. Golem is the MVP by the widest of margins. I mean, there was several times where I had to, like, not use him for fear of him over-leveling. He beats every Team Rocket, you know, except for, like, Giovanni. He beats the Fire Gym. He beats the Electric Gym. I mean, just... And he beat the Poison Gym. He beat pretty much all of Cycling Road by himself. I mean, yeah, Celadon City Game Corner Hideout, Saffron City Game Hideout. I mean, just absolutely unbelievable. You are the GOAT, Golem. God bless you. You know, we ran Alakazam. I mean, I'm not like upset at it. I think, you know, and obviously it was definitely a good pick against Agatha. I don't know that I don't know for like a fact that that like, what do you call it? That Starmie one-shots like the high-level Gengar and stuff like that. I don't know that. Probably does. I mean, that their stats are very close to each other, but I genuinely just do not know. All right, just to wrap the game up, that Elite Four run was very quick, and thank everybody for watching. I really enjoyed making this playthrough. You know, not using pre-added, you know, rare candies. Although of course at the end we got unlimited rare candies, but I kind of did it on purpose to just like, you know what I mean? Like to just, you know, not show it, or not to not show it, but sort of like to be able to show kind of like the not the mechanics, but like just all the features of Gen 1. Just all the things that make it such a beloved game, you know, at least to me anyways. You know, I mean, I'm sure there are people out there that have played Gen 1 that are like, oh my god, it sucks, I would never touch it again. I can't believe I ever did it, I can't believe it ever came out, I can't believe it ever existed. I can't believe that Pokemon still exists after the crap show that was Gen 1. But there's something about Red and Blue and Yellow or whatever that it resonates with me. I still to this day, I love it. I love it deeply. I do. There's nothing else to say about it than that. I love it. From the bottom of my heart. I think Gen 1 is the best generation. And anyone that doesn't agree with me is dumb. They're a stupid butthead. So we're gonna go through it just to end on like a cool little thing. We're gonna this is Cerulean Cave. Okay, this it's only accessible after the end of the game. So you have to beat the whole game, and then you have access to Cerulean Cave. But this is this is where Mewtwo is. So for those of you that didn't know, so yeah, it's I personally, I mean ultimately it doesn't really matter, you know. I mean, you can give somebody something, whatever. But I feel like, you know, you kind of earn Mewtwo in this generation. You know, your big bad boy legendary. You know, I feel like you earn it in this one. I feel like in every other generation, it's like it gets easier and easier. You know, they kind of get handed to you in a way. Which, you know, I mean, like at the end of the day, you know, Pokemon's a kid's game, right? I mean, we're not playing Pokemon, right, as adults going, or you know what I mean? It's for children. It's for children, right? Like, so of course they don't design it to challenge adults. They design it to challenge kids, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. But that's why I was like, but I still love the game, but I do enjoy a challenge. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start Nuzlocke it. You know, just like see how that goes. Have some fun. You know. Man, it takes longer to get to Mewtwo than it does to get through Victory Road, for goodness sakes. Yeah, it's at the end of this, I believe. Fire belt wear off? Or is it like a level... Oh my god, it's a level 64 Parasect. Goodness gracious, okay, well. Did not realize that was the thing. That's Mewtwo right there. With the same sprite as, like, Nuzlocke. And then it breaks free of the Master Ball and one-shots all my team. Shit. Weirdly enough, with our... should be Mewtwo. I like Mew3. There we go. I mean, I guess we'll call it here. Listen, and this is me being sincere, and I'm never sincere. I'm a very well-known sarcastic asshole. This was actually one of the most enjoyable experiences of my life. I'd love it if these videos got a bunch of views or whatever, but even if they reach one person who actually enjoys it, gets to watch it, gets to see how unique, how fun, how crazy Generation 1 was. And it, at the end of the day, it's the generation that got so many people into Pokemon in the first place. Most people, I mean, well, I mean, like, it had to, right? I mean, like, it's what started the cultural phenomena that is people battling with dinosaurs. You know, I love this generation. I loved being able to play through it again. It's been such a long time, but also to kind of like point out all the weird, crazy things about it. I hope you all enjoyed. For those of you that did watch, all 4 of you. My next one will be I am planning on playing through Black and White 2. And I don't know. I think that's it. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.